get a little late start, but I'm headed down here to the river and I'm gonna go do a little catfishing down here. I got my boat hooked up. She's right behind me. She's getting pulled. But I'm on the way there right now. And once I get there, hopefully I'll catch a big old fish. But it's late in the afternoon. Well, it ain't really late. It's probably about 12. It's like 12 something. It's like 12:15 is what it is. And I wanted to go fishing this morning, but I didn't ever get up, so that kind of just got screwed up there. And I had stuff I had to do, so I went ahead and did all that. Now I'm headed to the river, and I'm gonna go catch catfish. Is what I'm gonna do. So stay tuned, and we're gonna catch a big old catfish. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel to get more fishing content as soon as I upload it. And if you are a subscriber, appreciate you coming back watching my videos. So I'm almost there, and we're gonna put this boat in the water, and we're gonna catch us a fish. Be this windy out here. Well, I'm headed to a spot now that I ain't never really fished before. We're gonna see if we can't catch one. So I'm on the way there now. Once I get there and get set up, I'll be back. All right, first things first, before you can even take off and catfish, you gotta catch bait, and that's where my good old worm and cork comes in handy. Right here between this right here, it looks like a good little area to try to catch some brim. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and cast on out there. Try to cast up close to that bank right there, cause I feel like that's where they would be. And if there's one there, that cork go under, and I'm gonna reel him on up. Oh, I felt when I was reeling it. He hit it, I felt it. And that's what I'm gonna use for bait today, is brim. So I'm gonna catch a few more of these right here, and then I'm gonna go head to the little area that I'm gonna go fish, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so after I catch my bait, what I do is I already get my stuff rigged up here. I use a T-knot. I don't know why, but I love them. One reason why I love a T-knot though is because I don't have to have a swivel, and all I need is a weight and a hook. And it's a whole lot more cheaper on me, so I don't have to have none of that other stuff in there, and everything gets tied up. Use a little snell knot, and that's it. And a little hook I use, it's like an offset J hook. But what I do is I take my brim, cut his head off, and I use his head. What I do is I go right there through the top of his head, and make sure you don't hook yourself. I go right through the top of his head, make sure the hook's exposed right there, and I make sure there ain't no kind of scale on there. And then I take him, stand up right here, and I take him. I found me a spot that's over here. It's got a little structure. I've seen a few little fish activity over there. What I do is I just take him, and I'm gonna cast him out there. Just let it sink. And most people, they like to keep the line real tight. But me, personally, what I do is, since I'm on a boat, I'm on a little John boat, I ain't on a big boat or nothing like that. But what I like to do is I'll take and leave my line slack a little bit, so when my boat's moving and stuff, my line ain't pulling on my bait down there. So it keeps everything still for me. But that's the way I do that. And then on my other pole, I do basically the same thing. I already got him rigged up. I got a little offset J hook on him too. Next thing I do is I'll take the body of the brim. A lot of people, you know, they like to hook them from the top right here where the big meat's at. But what I do is, it's a little trick, man. I figured it out myself. If you hook them, when you hook them from the bottom, and they're a lot tougher. And after you get done hooking them, make sure that you get that scale off right there, because that scale will make it where it won't hook them real good. But that's a cool little trick. They're a lot more tougher at the bottom of the body than they are at the top. So next time you go to hook one at the bottom and see if it don't work for you. That's what I do. I use the body and I use the head. I don't use the tail so much, but I use the body and the head. And with this one right here, what I'm gonna do is, instead of instead of casting them out in the same area over here, I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna cast them over here on the other side. Because right now I'm in like 9 foot of water down this little bank right here. It's like 9 foot. So I'm gonna take and cast them over here. I know over here is like 11 foot. And I'm gonna keep this one over here where the structure's at and move this one away from the structure. And have this one a little farther away from the other one. And let him sink. I ain't really too worried about him. And I got these pole holders right here beside me. And I got both my poles beside me. I got one here. And I got one there. And all I do is wait. And once we catch a catfish, I'll be back with you. We're gonna reel him in and hopefully he's one of these big old giant ones. Cause that's what I'm going after, is the giant one. So stay tuned. We're gonna catch this big one. All right, so I got a fish. And I don't think he's little. I don't think he's too big. But it feels like he got a little weight on it. Feels like he's swimming toward me. Oh, yep, there he went. He pulled down. And when you catch one, make sure you keep the tension on him a little bit. Don't ever let the tension off. He's coming in though. Hopefully it's a nice one. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. He ain't too big, but he's a nice one. Can't never go wrong with a, and man, it got wrapped up. For some reason, it got wrapped up around his little side fin right there. Let me sit down for a second. Grab my little grabbers. And we're gonna take and get him off right quick. Set my pole holder. See, he hit. Whenever he hit, I didn't. I couldn't get my phone on fast. My camera, not my phone, but my camera. I couldn't get my camera on fast enough. For some reason, these fish like to wrap up around everything on me for some reason. Look at that. It got wrapped all around his little fin. But we caught one, and I caught him off that head. And these catfish, they got some tough mouths. Some real tough mouths. Let me get this guy right here unhooked, and I'll show him to you. It's like the best little camera angle I got. I ain't got no tripod or nothing, so I got my camera sitting down here in the boat. I caught that little guy right there. I don't reckon he ain't too little. He's a nice one. I was going for something bigger, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I caught him. I believe that's a blue. Looks like it. He's a nice fish. And he hit that head with that brim. But we're gonna let him go. But this is good eating catfish if you would eat one. Them big ones, I don't see reasons why people eat those big ones, cause you know they just too big. They've been living for so long. You need to throw them back and let somebody else catch them. But this right here, this would be an eating size fish. So we're gonna take and throw him back, and we're gonna go after a bigger one. So he's still nice. Got a big old belly on him, so he's been eating good. And yeah, that's a pretty fish. If you were catfishing, that would be one of the ones that you would normally catch, but we're gonna throw him back and we're gonna get a big one. So let's get a release on him and get catch thrown out and try to catch a big one. We got hooked up on another fish, and this one right here feels a little bigger, but then again, he might not be quite as big, but he's pulling good. And this one, I'm in a different location, and I have set up around this here structure here. And on this one, I used a whole brim. It was kind of a little one. And we're gonna see, this guy's coming in fast. He's almost here. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on up. Oh man, I think he's a little big. Not too big. Oh, he's got a little weight. Uh-oh. I think he's bigger than I think. That's what I came out here for now. Come on now. Oh yeah, that's a nice flathead. That's a good flathead. I'm only using 20-pound test, so I'm not trying to be too crazy with it. Let him wear itself out. So you should have did that whenever he hit. No. There he is right there. Oh man, he still got a little fight in him. He about wore out now, I guess. All right, let's see if I can't get down here and grab him. With my little grabbers. Uh-oh. This is one thing about a small boat, everything's so hard. But it's okay. We're about to get him. And I got him. Oh yeah, that's a good flathead there. Let's get this pole set down. Yeah, everything's a little tough when you're in tight quarters. Hooked him right on the side of the mouth. Got him unhooked. Let me set my other camera up, and we'll get and I'll show you what it looked like. I'm about to say we'll get a good view of him, but we'll show you what he looked like. He's a nice one. All right, got my camera set back up there in the bottom of the boat. Like I said, it's the only like good angle I got. So my phone, when I'm using my phone, I got my camera on my chest here. And I don't want my phone to fall in the water. But he's a nice flathead there. He's not real big, but I give it about 10 pound flathead there. They getting a little bigger. And I caught him off of a whole brim. I moved the areas because I had like a turtle or something messing with my bait. And it was tearing it all up. And yeah, that's a nice fish there. He's a good one. He been eating good too. But we're gonna have to get him back out there in the water, get him released, and take him and let him grow and get bigger. He's a nice fish. I love the catfish, man. That's like one of the most favorite things to do is catfish. But I love all kinds of fishing. I love catfish. And I know there's big ones out here because I caught plenty of them. And so far, caught 2. Caught this nice flathead, and I caught that blue. We're gonna get him back in the water, and we're gonna get casted back out, and we're gonna try it again, and hopefully we'll get bigger. But check that guy out. He's a big fish, man. He's nice. But let's get a release on him and get casted back out. All right, let's go and get this guy in the water. Whew, kind of heavy. Had to take some pictures with him, but got him back down in the water. We're gonna let him go. He's ready. He, whatever. Oh, there he went. We're gonna get casted back out here. I caught him off that structure. Right there in the bottom right here, I seen on my little fish finder, I seen a little fish down in there. And I seen some bait and stuff around it. So that's why I cast it out. We're gonna cast back out, see if there ain't one there. So let's get baited back up and get casted back out. Alright, so I got my pole baited back up. We're gonna cast back out. Back where I caught him at. Maybe there's another one. And I ain't casting too far away from the boat. I want to cast too far. You ain't got to cast 10 miles out or nothing to catch a big old fish. But hopefully there's one out there. And I got my other one. He's already casted out. I got him out there in the middle though. We're gonna sit back down in this little old John boat, and we're gonna wait on a fishy. So I got hooked up on another one again. He's fighting. He's a good one. I don't know if he's real big though. Oh, it's a blue. And this guy got himself wrapped up. Oh, no, he didn't. He got unwrapped. That guy right there hit when he did. He hit hard and fast. Let's go and get him. Uh-oh. Calm down, dude. There's another one. Get him on. Ooh, I just did hook him right in the side of the lip. Barely. Let's get this pole set down. Then set my other camera up, and then I'll show them to you. Alright, here's another blue right here. Cast my pole back out there in that same little area. And he ain't big. He's a little guy too. But he's still fun to catch, so I just did barely hook him too. He's a nice one. Uh-oh. I ain't want to get fin. Check him out. It's pretty big, but cast back out there again around that tree over there. I'm going for a bit, but he's a fun catch too. Well, the weatherman said that there was going to be a storm today. By the looks of it, the clouds are coming on in, so I better get on out of here before it starts to rain on me. That'd be bad because I got a whole lot of gear inside this little boat. But I didn't quite catch the fish I wanted to today. I wanted to catch a big one, but it's all good. I caught 3 of them, and caught them 2 blues and that 1 flathead. That flathead was the biggest one. That was a nice one. But like I said, it wasn't quite what I was looking for, but I still had a good day. And if you enjoyed the content, go on and give me a thumbs up. And if you ain't subscribed, remember, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can get more fishing content. I'm gonna start fishing a whole lot here soon, because I might have a whole lot of time where I'll be able to get out and do a whole lot more fishing than what I've been doing. And if you are a subscriber, appreciate you coming back to watch the video. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'll head on up out of here and head back to the truck, because I really don't feel like getting rained on, because it's happened before. But like I said, appreciate you watching the video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already did, and if you are subscribed and you came back to the channel to watch it, appreciate that. And there'll be more fishing content here soon, so be looking out for it. It's gonna be very soon. Just as soon as I get back, when you know it, it would rain right on me. It is like literally raining right now. This ain't even cool, man. So let me get this thing loaded, man.